Hello and welcome to How English. If you're here, it means you're serious about improving your pronunciation, and that's fantastic. Whether you're preparing for an exam, want to sound more natural when speaking English, or just want to build your confidence, improving your pronunciation is key. In this video, I'm going to show you 7 simple and easy ways you can improve your pronunciation all by yourself. So let's get started. Number 1, listen carefully to native speakers. The first and most important way to improve your pronunciation is to listen carefully to native speakers. One of the best ways to learn how to pronounce words correctly is to hear them being pronounced correctly. Native speakers understand the rhythm, stress, and intonation of English in a way that's difficult for non-natives to understand without listening closely. What you can do is watch movies, TV shows, or even listen to podcasts and audiobooks in English. Pay close attention to how the speakers emphasize certain words, how their voices rise and fall, and the pace at which they speak. Try to imitate them. Shadowing is an excellent technique where you repeat what the speaker says immediately after they say it, trying to match their rhythm and pronunciation. It might be difficult at first, but with time, your ear will start to catch up and your pronunciation will improve. If you're watching a video or listening to a podcast, pause every few seconds and try to repeat what was said. It's like training your mouth to move the same way as the native speaker's mouth. Number 2, practice speaking aloud every day. The second step is to practice speaking aloud every day. We all know that practice makes perfect, and this rule applies to pronunciation as well. You need to get used to hearing your own voice and working on your mouth muscles to pronounce words correctly. It can feel awkward at first, especially if you're not used to hearing yourself speak in English, but it's a vital step toward improvement. Try to spend at least 10 to 15 minutes a day speaking aloud. You can read a book, article, or even your favorite song lyrics. Try reading at a natural pace, focusing on enunciating every word clearly. You can also practice short conversations with a friend or language partner, or simply talk to yourself about your day. Number 3, record yourself and listen to your voice. Recording yourself speaking is one of the best tools for improving pronunciation. When you listen to a recording, you can pick up mistakes that you may not notice while speaking. You might be surprised by how often you say a word incorrectly or miss certain sounds. To start, you can choose a short passage or a dialogue and read it aloud while recording yourself. Afterward, listen carefully to your pronunciation. Are there words that sound different from how native speakers say them? Is your accent making certain sounds unclear? If so, pay extra attention to those sounds in your next practice session. It's also a good idea to compare your recording with a native speaker's version of the same text. See if you can match their pronunciation and rhythm. Keep a recording journal, and over time, you will hear the improvement yourself. Don't be discouraged if you find mistakes. Everyone makes mistakes while learning, and they are a crucial part of the process. Number 4, focus on individual sounds. Some sounds in English are trickier than others, and focusing on the individual sounds that are difficult for you is crucial to improving your pronunciation. For example, If you're struggling with the TH sound in words like think or this, you can spend extra time practicing these sounds. There are many sounds in English that are not found in other languages, so it's common for learners to have difficulty with them. To practice these sounds, try to find minimal pairs, 2 words that differ by only one sound, and repeat them. For example, practice with sit and shit, or cap and cab. You can also use online resources like YouTube videos or pronunciation apps to help you master difficult sounds. Many websites offer interactive tools where you can listen to the sound, repeat it, and check if you're pronouncing it correctly. Consistency is key, so make this part of your daily practice. Number 5, use a mirror to check your mouth position. Another tip to help improve your pronunciation is to use a mirror to check your mouth position. A lot of pronunciation problems come from the way we position our mouth, lips, and tongue. Some sounds require specific mouth movements, so it's important to be aware of what you're doing while speaking. For example, when you pronounce the P sound in pen, your lips should come together and then quickly open. For the TH sound in think, your tongue should stick out slightly between your teeth. By watching yourself in the mirror, you can ensure that you're forming the right mouth shapes. You can practice sounds like F, S, V, and L in front of the mirror to make sure you're moving your mouth correctly. It may feel strange at first, but over time, you'll become more comfortable with the positions your mouth should be in to make clear and accurate sounds. Number 6, slow down your speech for clearer pronunciation. When we speak too quickly, it's easy to slur words together, making them harder to understand. Slowing down your speech is an important practice for clearer pronunciation. It's not about speaking slowly all the time, but focusing on clarity rather than speed. Try reading a text slowly, giving yourself time to pronounce each word correctly. Pay attention to each syllable, especially in longer words. This will allow your mouth to form each sound clearly. You can also practice speaking at a slower pace when you're having conversations. Don't rush. Focus on clear and correct pronunciation rather than getting through the conversation quickly. Once you feel confident, you can gradually increase your speed, but always keep clarity in mind. Number 7, get feedback from a teacher or language partner. The final tip to improve your pronunciation is to get feedback. While practicing alone is important, having someone else listen to your pronunciation can be incredibly helpful. A teacher, language exchange partner, or even a friend who speaks English well can offer advice on areas you need to improve. If you can, try to find a language partner or a tutor who can listen to you and give you feedback on your pronunciation. They can point out any areas you need to focus on and offer exercises to help you. Feedback is essential because it helps you notice mistakes that you might not be aware of. A good teacher will also encourage you and help keep you motivated. There you go. Here are 7 simple and easy ways to improve your pronunciation. Number 1, listen carefully to native speakers and shadow them. Number 2, practice speaking aloud every day, even if it's just for a few minutes. Number 3, record yourself and listen to your pronunciation to catch mistakes. Number 4, focus on individual sounds that are tricky for you, like TH or V. Number 5, use a mirror to check your mouth position and make sure you're pronouncing sounds correctly. Number 6, slow down your speech to ensure clarity, especially when speaking new words. Number 7, get feedback from others to help you improve and stay motivated. Remember, improving your pronunciation takes time, so be patient and practice consistently. Keep these tips in mind, and soon you'll be speaking English more clearly and confidently. Which of these tips do you find most helpful? Do you have any other methods that have worked for you in improving your pronunciation? Drop a comment below and let's start a conversation. Your feedback is always appreciated. Thank you for watching, and good luck with your practice.